Welcome to the Warrior Gym inside of Deerfield High School, and it doesn't get much better than this. I'm Drew Reiner, joined alongside Johnny Guerin. The Deerfield Warriors going up against the Highland Park Giants. The two rivals going to go toe-to-toe tonight. Should be a fun one.
This is going to be a good game. It's going to be a battle of height versus athleticism in HP.
Yeah, you know, the height going to the Warriors with Jake Pollock, who's been an absolute beast, had 20 in their win against Evanston. Looking at that win, what a fantastic second half it was for the Warriors. They held Evanston pretty much scoreless through almost the entire second half, allowed their first field goal with about 2 minutes left of the fourth quarter. I mean, that's an impressive feat, no doubt. They found themselves down 9 going into the second half, ended up winning by 6. Highland Park, on the other hand, played yesterday, won at Maine East, 54-43. They're 7-1 on the year. It's a good team. Coach Deutsch has got his boys playing well. Same with Coach McKendrick. Deerfield 5-3. It's a really talented squad, and they have high expectations for this year.
Drew Rogers is out today again for Deerfield. Going to be he's a key part of this roster. Going to be interesting to see what Deerfield does without him again.
Yeah, Drew Rogers dealing with knee issues. He tore his ACL last year, so his injuries lingering off of that. Had a DMP last game, didn't play. But he's going to be out this game with injuries. So it'll be interesting to see. We saw Jake Pollock. He played every minute in the game against Evanston. Will we see that again? This Highland Park team isn't quite as good as this Evanston squad, but still very dangerous. So is Coach McKendrick more lenient to try out a different lineup, especially with how undersized Highland Park is compared to Evanston. Evanston had George Richardson down low, who gave Pollock a tough battle, and really not quite to the same size for Highland Park. They do have Max Diamond and Hayden Catch, who both standing at 6'4", but Jake Pollock at 6'8". I mean, that's a massive size advantage, and we're going to keep an eye on that, and it should be an interesting thing to watch.
Both teams coming off 2 big wins.
2 conference wins, which are not easy to come by. These two teams used to play each other twice a year, but now with Deerfield moving to the CSL South, it's a once-a-year deal. See Highland Park out in their striped pants. Getting ready to get this game underway, and we are excited as can be. It doesn't get much better than this.
Crowd's still rolling in.
Yep, a frigid December Saturday evening, and 2 rivals ready to go toe-to-toe.
Going to be a lot of yelling from the crowds.
No doubt. We'll be back shortly for starting lineups and national anthem. Sam, you know how to turn the audio off? You know how to turn the audio off? Zach, is the audio off? This place is rocking and rolling, ready to get this game underway. It's under 35 seconds, so starting lineups.
Crowd is on their feet.
Yep. Highland Park in the all blues, Deerfield's in the all white with black and red trim. Should be a good one. This Deerfield crowd is really lively. Highland Park doesn't quite have the same crowd, but expected to be lively as well, Johnny.
This is the biggest Deerfield crowd I've seen in a while since the football games.
Yeah, no doubt. Buzzer sounds, and we are ready to get the starting lineups introduced.
Robert Krebel has returned. Back from Mizzou.
Beautiful rendition, as always, by the Warrior Gym PA speakers. This student section is loud. Here comes the Highland Park lineup being announced. Alex Kreiser, the senior guard, being announced. Asher Diamond had 7 in the win against Maine East last night. Brett Carmen, the senior guards. Jonah Mazurski, the lone junior, in the starting lineup for Highland Park. There's Simon Motion. He's the main guy in this Giants offense. He had 33 points against Vernon Hills and had 22 points last night, was an all-conference player last year. And he is a handful.
You can already see the height difference, though.
Yeah, the tallest guy out there for Highland Park is 6 foot. Here's the Warriors lineup. About to be announced. Feel like they're going to trot out the same starting 5 as they did against Evanston. Sam Haynes, the seniors, had a fantastic start to the year.
College offers.
Yep. Was an all-tournament selection in the Thanksgiving. Here's Aaron Peltz.
2-star athlete.
Yep. Peltz is described as an outstanding cutter, the best cutter in the program. Here's Evan Nagler. He has been an outstanding player for the Warriors this year.
And last year as well.
Yep. Here's Jake Pollock. Pollock has been unbelievable.
The guy the crowd came for. And the rivalry, of course.
Pollock had 20 in the last game. Quinn Szymanski, you see, he's got a little bit of taping on the shoulder. He's got a torn labrum. He's going to play through it, though. He's one tough guy. Outstanding running back for the football team. And an even better basketball player. Outstanding defender, by far and away the Warriors' best defender. We're just about ready to tip this ball up and get it underway. Crowd chanting Aaron Peltz. Max Diamond standing at 6'4". The opening tip-off is won by Jake Pollock and the Warriors. So the game underway. Paint touches are going to be key for the Warriors. Get down low to Pollock. DeHanis cutting it around for an easy two. Great set drawn up by Coach McKendrick to get this game underway. There's Simon motion. He's the main option. They double him, and that's going to be a 5-second call.
You can already see the energy shifting towards Deerfield's side.
Warriors coming out with some juice. Easy bucket and then the turnover force.
Pollock's got to tuck into that jersey.
I believe in the NBA that could be a delay of game call. Warriors jumped out to a 5-0 lead. The last game, Nagler 3-try, rims out. Rebound controlled by the Giants. Here's Simon motion, kind of pushing in transition. Asher Diamond leaves it off for his brother Max Diamond. To David Isaacson. I believe they got the starting lineup wrong when they announced it.
Yeah. Jonah Mazurski is not in the lineup.
Yeah. And Diamond Kreiser stepped out and get another turnover.
Deerfield's got to continue to utilize the paint. They're around 60% of the possessions when they get a paint touch. Didn't score against Quincy's.
Yeah, it was the Quincy game. When they didn't get a paint touch, they didn't score at all. I mean, that's something. Paint touches are key. It looked like Haynes had Pollock. Set up some good shots. Set up. Oh, Szymanski had Pollock. Just overthrew him.
Pollock was sitting there in the corner for a while.
Yeah. Warriors get good looks though. Pollock was open on that backdoor cut. Second time they've ran that. Highland Park likes to run that 1-2-2 zone. 3-try. It's short. Kreiser missed that last shot. 2 minutes through this first quarter, 2-0 Warriors. Good zone. Skip past to Pollock in the corner. Interesting to see Szymanski out in the paint and Pollock out on the perimeters. That's stolen.
2 mistakes in a row for Deerfield's offense.
2 straight turnovers. Here's Simon motion. Szymanski's going to be on him. It's a tough test. Kreiser with it. Over to Asher Diamond. They're going to tag Szymanski with the foul.
Highland Park's keeping the ball outside the arc for a lot of the possessions.
Yeah. It was a good cut to the basket by Asher Diamond. His brother Max Diamond threw a dart. But Asher Diamond was grabbed. A lot of diamonds. And that's a turnover. Goes off the hands of Max Diamond. Here come the Warriors the other way. Peltz to Haynes. Misses the layup. The tip back, no good. Ball loose. Squirts out to Szymanski. Peltz 3-try. No good. Rebound goes to Asher Diamond. It's David Isaacson, guarded by Sam Haynes. Simple turnovers by both teams early on. Simon motion. Double him for Isaacson. Great defense early on by the Warriors. Motion, free throw line jumper. No good. Hey, Peltz comes out of it with a. Warriors get something going on offense. Offense got to dry it out. Really Szymanski. Szymanski's shot no good. Oh, and it goes out of bounds on the Giants. Diamond had it in his hands. Just could not corral it.
That one didn't fall for Szymanski, but those are the looks they got to try and get.
Yeah, I mean,
inside.
There's that first basket by the Warriors. Haynes was wide open on the backdoor cut. And then Haynes turns it over. And it's going to stay with Deerfield. Great hustle play by Sam Haynes.
Ball's very loose for Deerfield on offense so far. Only 2 points scored here.
Some substitutions coming. Asher Diamond checking out. Matthew Simon coming in. Coach Deutsch trying to switch things up. Doesn't like what he's seen so far. The 1-2-2 zone Giants like to run. Haynes 3 try. No good. Max Diamond skies in for the rebound. The corner is newly checked in Matthew Simon. Motion directing the offense. Guarded by Szymanski. Szymanski do a great job staying in front of him. Catch thought about the 3. Leaves it off. Simon open 3 try. No good. Szymanski with the board. Slow start for both these offenses. Only 2 points in the first about 5 minutes of this game.
There goes Zach Freeman to the scorer's table.
Pollock. Jay is good. Jake Pollock, his first points of the game. And what really makes Pollock dangerous is that shot. He's really evolved. Catch 3 try is good. Hayden catch with Highland Park's first points of the game. Four to 3. Offense picking up on these last 2 possessions. Nagler turns it over.
Another turnover for the Warriors.
Catch again. And leaves it off for Max Diamond, who lays it in, and the Giants have the lead. 5 quick points. Donahue and Freeman both at the scorer's table waiting to check in at the next whistle. A lot of contact, no call. Szymanski in the post, swings it to Nagler, open 3 try. It's good!
There we go.
Evan Nagler converts from long distance at his first points of the game.
A lot of good ball movement on both sides. A little sloppier on Deerfield right now, though.
St. Casho nearly stepped out. Motion 3 try, he responds. Simon motion. With a 3, that's 8. 8 points on 3 possessions for the Giants. Get it to Szymanski. Szymanski wide open, lays it up and in. Wide open at the free throw line. He's able to take it to the rim for 2. Offense really picking up now, Johnny, after a slow start. Warriors blitzing those ball screens. Oh, and they're going to get a foul. Wow.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that looked like all ball.
Crowd's not liking it.
Yeah. I don't blame them.
Can't even tell the HP crowd is here. They're silent over there compared to Deerfield.
That's what you come to expect with those Highland Park crowds.
Yeah, I mean, both crowds on their feet, though.
It's David Isaacson. For Max Diamond. Diamond in the post. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out, and that's going the other way.
Deerfield's playing a lot of good defense right now.
Asher Diamond back in the game for Matthew Simon. Warriors with their first substitutions. Tommy Donahue and Zach Freeman, who were sitting at the scores table for a long time, finally check in.
Really low-scoring game here.
Yeah, this zone look for Highland Park has given the Warriors a lot of open shots. They strictly run zone. Let's see if Coach Deutsch wants to implement some sort of changes. Let's let the Warriors hold for the final shot. Into Pollock at the free throw line. Jumper, rims out. This catch driving in. And that's stolen, Zach Freeman. Warriors on the push over to Nagler. Nagler gets it to go, plus the foul.
Big and one.
Evan Nagler with 5 straight points, looking for 6 at the line. An errant pass by Hayden Cash. An outstanding pass from Freeman to Nagler. Got his defender in the air and converts, plus the foul. Like Coach McKendrick trying to steal.
Subbing Ehrenberg in for Pollock.
Yeah, trying to steal some rest for Jake Pollock with 10.5 left. Nagler misses a free throw. That's a rare miss for Evan Nagler at the line. He didn't miss at all in their Thanksgiving tournament. Clock running down. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Giants.
Good play by Freeman.
Now, Pollock didn't sit at all during the Evanston game, but Coach McKendrick.
I like the move. I like the move. With the big height difference, you're going to have to give Pollock as much rest as he can get.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds plus the quarter. Steal him get him as much rest as possible. Again, the catch. Jumper at the buzzer is good. Hayden Cash with a turnaround J. Makes this a 1-point game. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Offense definitely picked up. 11-10 at the end of 1. Johnny, thoughts on that first quarter of play?
I think it was started off a little sloppy by Deerfield on offense, but they've picked it up. Started off really stale, like no points, but end of the quarter started to pick it up on offense by both sides.
Again, I'm Drew Weiner, joined alongside Johnny Guerin. It's been an exciting first quarter. You come to expect that competitive rivalry game. Let's see how the second quarter transpires. Offense has definitely picked up. Warriors felt like they found something on offense. Same with Highland Park. What adjustments will be made by each coach?
Cold winter day here. Both sides looking for something exciting happening.
Yep. We'll be back shortly for the second quarter. (11-10) Warriors after 1. 8 more minutes on the clock. We're going to get the second quarter underway.
Other than Tommy and Zach, Deerfield's kept in their starting lineup.
A quick thanks to Athletic Director Nathan Flannery, Assistant Athletic Director Molly Tomlinson, and Principal Catherine Anderson, and everyone at DSI who makes these games possible for us to broadcast. Definitely fun, especially games like this. Ooh, Diamond flash to the middle. He was wide open. Isaacson couldn't get it to him. And Isaacson then turns it over. Great ball pressure by the Warriors forced that. Jake Pollock back out there.
Comes Evan Mincer, the junior for HP. With Pollock in, you just see such a height difference.
Yeah, you really do. A little pass around the perimeter, leaves it open. Nagler 3 try, he connects. Evan Nagler is hot, he's got 8. He scored the Warriors' last 8 points. Catch the response, he's good.
Wow.
Hayden Cash also has 8 points of his own. And just a collapse from the Warriors defensively. Left Hayden Cash wide open. Saw that a lot in the first half of the Evanston game, but they really cleaned it up in the second half of play.
Getting the ball to Evan a lot.
Skip past Donahue in the corner, thought about the 3. Really good ball movement. Pollock with it. Over to Haynes. Another 3 try. No good. Tipped around. Donahue saves it. Goes into the hands of Mincer. Comes Highland Park the other way looking for the lead. And Pollock steals it. A lot of turnovers early on for the Giants. And the Pollock in the post, and a foul is going to be called. They're going to Hayden catch with that.
Pollock's been switching off. He's been in the paint outside. He's playing all over. A lot of good ball movement on both sides so far.
Donahue back out to Pollock. Pollock driving in, and they call a charge. Wow. I'm surprised by that call. It looked like the defender was moving. I'm not quite sure what that official saw. Was Euro stepping too? I'm not sure how he saw a charge there, but he blew the whistle. A lot of times you see these officials and a guy goes down, they just want to call a charge. I felt like one of those instances. And another turnover by the Giants. Warriors have numbers. Freeman, wow. A shifty move is going to go to the line.
360.
Woohoo, Zach Freeman.
Bringing in the energy off the bench.
Yeah. Ooh, nifty spin move to get to the rim. Freeman's first free throw is no good. Warriors 0 for 2 from the free throw line early. Last game, they didn't miss a single free throw until late in the fourth quarter. Second free throw's good. 2-point Warriors lead. Time in motion only with 3 points. Hits the rim, leaves it off for Diamond. Had good positioning, passed it off. David Isaacson back in the game with it. Hayden Ketchu has 8 of the first 13 points for the Giants. Shot well off the mark. Rebound goes to Highland Park. Catching another 3 try. No good. Freeman comes in with a rebound for the rebound.
A lot of missed opportunities on both sides on offense right now.
3 minutes into this second quarter. Freeman picking up his dribble over to Nagler. Nagler stepping inside the 3-point line. Over to Donahue. Donahue back to Nagler. Nagler 3 try. No good. Isaacson with the rebound. Lost it. Gets it back and they call a foul on Sam Haynes. Warriors have done a good job neutralizing Simon Motion, but Hayden Catch has really killed him. So 2 threes. So now they're really starting to pick up the whistle calls.
Yeah, second quarter. First quarter there weren't too many calls, but now
they were letting them play, but they're starting to
stop it a bit.
Use that whistle. Let you know they're still here. Only the Warriors' third team foul, so 1 more to give until the Giants will go to the line, into the bonus. So Alex Kreiser to Isaacson. Asher Diamond. So off for Aiden Catch. 3 try by Diamond, no good. Pollock with the rebound. Jake Pollock only with 2 points early on, had 20 in the last game. It's Evanston at the first 5 points. Deerfield. Slower start this time. Good find down low to Donahue. Donahue cannot get it to go, but he's going to go to the line.
Pretty low scoring game here, Drew.
get on Alex Kreiser, team's third. Warriors 1 for 3 from the free throw line early on. It's a really good free throw shooting team as Donahue misses again. Very uncharacteristic of this team.
Zach Freeman's been getting a lot of minutes coming off an injury.
Chase Ehrenberg in for Sam Haynes. Looks like Aaron Peltz is going to check in for the shooter Donahue. Donahue's second free throw is no good. An 0 for 2 trip for Tommy Donahue.
A lot of missed free throws by Deerfield.
A 1 for 5. Isaacson in the corner guarded tightly by Nagler. Defense from the Warriors. They're blitzing those ball screens. And for Isaacson. Over to Diamond, 3, no good. Asher Diamond's had a couple looks from a long distance, but has not been able to convert.
Pollock is playing such a huge role in getting those rebounds for Deerfield.
Pass, and Ehrenberg stepped out. Pass from Donahue, just took him too far into the corner.
Pollock is really taking advantage of the height difference between Deerfield and Highland Park.
Yeah, hasn't really converted in the scoring column, but he's done everything else, Johnny.
A lot of rebounds.
No doubt. Both teams in a bit of a cold stretch, but a couple minutes since the last field goal. Doubling on that ball screen. Into Diamond. 3 try, missed everything.
He's going to hear that one.
They will.
There come the chants.
Excuse me. Ehrenberg within the corner. Warriors get something going on offense. Pollock over to Nagler. Nagler steps into a jump shot, gets it to go. Evan Nagler's got 10. The line Simon motion, no. Chance an air ball. Kreiser. Isaacson. Ehrenberg nearly went to the ground. Kreiser passed up an open 3. Those 2 misses restricted him from wanting to take that shot. They're really letting Simon motion, no.
They're not forgetting.
Isaacson 3 try, no good. The Evan Nagler show so far for the Warriors on offense. He's got 10 out of their 17 points. Freeman in the corner. And they're going to get a block.
It's been interesting seeing the Warriors and the Giants battling it out.
Timeout call by Coach McKendrick. We'll be back shortly. We're back, 1:25 left in this first half. Warriors leading the Giants 17-13. The inbounds play was nearly stolen. Zach Freeman comes out with it.
Interesting call having Nagler inbounding it.
The Pollock free throw line jumper, no good. Pollock slow start offensively. Reiser, Lawson, no call. Donahue went to the ground, and the three is no good. Haynes with the board.
Coach McKendrick is not happy about that call.
Yeah. I'm saying maybe Kreiser didn't have possession, lost the ball. Pollock gets to the rim, gets it to go, puts the foul. Jake Pollock gets the and one with his offhand. It's an impressive move by the junior. Look at that one. Ooh.
Big basket for him. Coming off a bunch of good games, 20 points in his last game. Been a big part of this defense today. A lot of rebounds, a lot of big plays.
Pollock going to give, actually, already the biggest lead of the game at 6, and he makes it 7.
Coming out of the game, getting as much rest as he can.
Looks like they're going to try to squeeze as much rest as possible in the end of quarters, situations like these. We saw it at the end of the first quarter.
I think the Giants really
doing again.
The Giants really got to take advantage of times when Pollock is out.
100%, Johnny. It's Kreiser. It is stolen. Here come the Warriors the other way. Evan Nagler getting to the rim, gets it to go.
Evan Nagler, 12.
Nagler with a fantastic start, and the Warriors lead is up to 9. Timeout called by Coach Deutsch. Impressive run for the Warriors. 7-0 run. It is 22-13. The turnovers are really starting to build up for the Giants. And really a cold shooting performance. And Sam Haynes got that last steal. He has been unbelievable defensively. He had about 5 steals last game against Evanston. Add another one to that total here again against Highland Park.
I like resting Pollock as much as you can in these, when you got a good lead like this.
Yeah, no doubt. You see on Highland Park on their offensive end, they've settled for a lot of threes. Really haven't tried at all to get it inside. See with Pollock out it, they changed that mentality. You don't have that strong interior presence down low. I've really been impressed with Sam Haynes, John. He's really grown as a complete player.
He has, and not just on offense, but on defense as well. A lot of big plays.
He stepped into a much bigger role in the starting lineup. Was more of a bench piece last year, and he's been unbelievable. Yeah, just thought about the three. Run for motion. His three is good. That's a big shot for Simon
That'll silence
Motion.
the crowds.
Yeah, he needed that.
He needed that for the chance.
10 seconds left. Warriors more than likely will hold for the final shot. Peltz with the answer, no good. Motion is just gonna hold it for let this clock drain out, and that's gonna do it for the first half. Warriors finish the second half strong, finish the first half strong. But a big three by Simon Motion cut this Warrior lead to 6. Johnny, let me get your thoughts on that first half.
Good first half. I mean, started off kind of stale, not a lot of points on both sides, but started picking it up towards the second quarter.
No doubt, both offenses definitely got going, but definitely had some slow moments, slow sequences where they really couldn't get much going at all. But Warriors, strong first half. They know they can play better than what they've shown. 22-16. If you're Coach McKendrick, you got to like where you're at, knowing that you're not playing to what you're fully capable of. We'll be back shortly for the second half of play. 22-16 Warriors. back for the second half of play. Warriors leading Highland Park after one half, 22-16. Johnny, interesting first 2 quarters of play.
Yeah.
Up and down offensively for both squads, but the Warriors closed out that half nicely, ending it with a 6-point lead.
Started off a little sloppy on offense, but have definitely picked it up throughout the end of the first quarter and beginning of the second. Both crowds still in the building.
Always good to see with these two schools.
Yeah.
No doubt.
A lot of these guys played with each other and against each other throughout the years. Deerfield and Highland Park know each other's games. Interesting to see how it's playing out so far. Close game.
And Johnny, what do you think the Warriors need to do to hold on to this one?
I mean, I think they're doing what they need to. Ending the second half, they're taking Pollock out when they have a chance to give him some rest, and they're using him big on defense, getting boards. Not too many points on the board for him, but he's definitely playing a big factor in this game.
No doubt. Pollock with only 5 points, which is, for the way he's been playing recently, it's uncharacteristic, to say the least.
It is.
Had 20 in the win against Evanston and 19 against Vernon Hills the game before that. He's been oh so good.
We're
Warriors
back.
start with possession here. Trying out the same 5 that they started the game with. Nagler thought about the 3 and take it. Highland Park still in that zone. A double Pollock. Gets rid of it off to Hanus. Hanus into the corner. Good defense by the Giants. And Chemansky turns it over. Max Diamond comes up with it. This time in motion, push and nearly carried it. Motion 3 try, it's good.
Wow, there's 2 in a row since the air ball that the crowd let him hear.
Yep. Hit one at the end of the first half. This one again. Deerfield's in trouble if he's gonna if he starts getting going.
Only a 3-point game.
Really, if you're Highland Park, you felt good about that. It was only a 6-point game with Simon Motion only having 6 points. As they're gonna get Alex Kreiser with the foul battling, giving up a lot of size there to Jake Pollock.
With Pollock in, it's just such a different game.
Really is. Provides such an advantage with that height. Three-point game, the early goings of the second half. With the Pollock at the free throw line jumper, no good. Isaacson with the rebound. Oh, they get it down low to Diamond, who's wide open and lays it in. Great start for the Giants coming out of the half, 5-0 run.
Very on and off on both sides. A lot of wasted opportunities, and then they go back and head back to back with some good possessions.
Pollock nearly turned it over. A lot of contact, gets to the rim, gets it to
There
go,
it
and
goes.
the foul. Wow, what a finish by Jake Pollock, finishing through a load of contact. The entire way, battling. That's much needed too. Like Highland Park was making a run, needing a stop. Pollock kind of gives the Warriors a boost of confidence. He connects on the 3-point play. Russia gets lead out to 4. Warriors bench trying to encourage on their guys to get a stop. Highland Park scored on their first 2 possessions of the second half. Oh, wide open on the cut. It's Kreiser, good find by Motion. Warriors defense struggling so far. Pollock at the free throw line. Pump fakes, gets to the rim, gets it to go. Jake
That's what
Pollock.
Deerfield has to continue to do. Like I said earlier, 60% of the possessions they score on when they get it inside the paint.
And just like that, Johnny, Pollock's got 10. Got 5 quick ones. It's Isaacson, guarded by Nagler. That's again in the scoring column. Retry by Kreiser, no good. Nagler mistimed his jump, and it's rejected by Pollock.
Oh.
They call a foul.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Extremely delayed call. That was unbelievable. That was about 3-4 seconds after that happened.
Going down the court already. I didn't see very much contact.
I'm not quite sure where. And it's not a shooting foul. I have no clue what that referee saw. That is an abysmal call. And wouldn't you know it, they turn it over. It's going to be a jump ball. Stay with the Giants. Oh. Pollock nearly missed that dunk. Gets it to go. 29-26.
12 points. 7 of which in the second half already.
Koch 3 try to tie it. He gets it to go. Wow. Hayden catch. This game is all tied up. Warriors defense has been brutal in the second half.
They're going to continue to use Pollock down low.
It's nearly stolen. Nagler comes up with it. Nagler doubled in the corner. A hit in the head, no call. Back to Nagler in that same corner. Skip past to Haynes. This time over to Pollock. Backing down motion, gets it to go. Jake Pollock with a big answer.
Starting to take advantage of that huge height difference.
Pollock's got 9 in this quarter, all 9 of the Warriors' points. He's taken over this game.
This is going to be huge for the Warriors coming down the stretch.
Oh, my goodness. Dangerous play.
Pollock slow to get
let's
up.
Hope everyone's okay. Don't think that should be a shooting foul.
Pollock has been getting beaten up tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a scary play.
And he's going to the bench.
Yeah, going to be on the inbounding on the baseline. Pollock checking out now. This is a massive opportunity for Highland Park.
Deerfield's going to probably want to move the ball around a lot more.
Yeah, Pollock's taking over in this second half, and with him out. Oh, an offensive foul called on the Giants. I believe they're going to get Hayden catch for that. We apologize for the technical difficulties. (31-29) Warriors. And Jake Pollock on the floor. Where will the offense come from? Friedman with it. It's over to Pelt. Pelt swings it over to Nagler. Freeman top of the key with it. To Szymanski, skip past the Peltz in the corner. Over to Nagler. Nagler driving in, pull-up jumper. Can't get the roll. Rebound tipped around to Simon Motion. Come the Giants the other way. Motion trying to drive in, guarded tightly by Freeman. Gets the shot to go. Wow. This game is back to tie.
Simon Motion has been on fire in this second half.
Guarded really tightly there by Freeman. Slip pass down low to Nagler. Nearly lost it. Back out to Freeman. One more to Szymanski. Pump fake. Gets the lane. Misses the shot. Giants have a chance to take the lead here. The Warriors get a stop on the defensive end. They're going to tag Nagler with the foul. A little too handsy with Diamond. Team's third foul. 31-31, 1:17 left. Jake Pollock still on the bench right now. We'll just see how long Coach McKendrick keeps him there. So he didn't catch with the top of the key. Leaves it off for Asher Diamond. Apologize, one of our cameras is not working. Oh, now it is. We should be good and go. Good now. Nagler, tight defense. 3 try, no good. Alex Kreiser struggled offensively. Got kind of an old school jump shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, nearly stolen. Nagler 3, big shot. No good.
Nagler's getting
Patch
the ball
with
a
the
lot more
rebound.
now with Pollock on the bench.
And Pollock and Nagler have been the 2 main offensive weapons for the Warriors. Under 20 seconds. Giants can hold for the final shot. Here's Asher Diamond with the top of the key guarded by Peltz. It's over the screen into the corner. Back to Diamond, 3 try. Missed it all. Nagler with it. Half court try. It's short, no good. An exciting third quarter. This game is all tied up.
This is going to be a
fourth.
good finish, Drew.
It is. This is an instant classic between these two teams. These 8 minutes are going to be a war. We'll be back shortly with the fourth quarter. We're back for the fourth quarter of play, all knotted up at 31. Johnny, this is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, Deerfield's got their starting lineup back in with the exception of Friedman in for Haynes, so I'm guessing Pollock's going to be seeing the entire quarter.
You would imagine. 31-31, here we go. Freeman guarded tightly by Simon. Back to Freeman. And Jake Pollock a touch. Defense has really picked up for the Giants. Pollock scored all 9 of the Warriors' points in that third quarter. Into Nagler, the free throw line. Back out to Pollock. A long possession. Freeman thought about the 3. Nagler. Pollock had Peltz. Freeman driving in. Shot gets it to go. Zach Freeman with an impressive shot falling down.
First field goal of the game for Freeman.
This is going to be important here. Can the Warriors get stops on this end of the court, Johnny?
They got to contain Simon Motion.
Motion with 11. Here he is with the ball guarded tightly by Freeman. Spinning in. Tough shot, no good. That's great defense by Zach Freeman. 6:30 left to play here in the Warriors gym. 33-31 Warriors. This tight rivalry tilt. Spouts with him. Warriors taking a lot of time on offense. No shot clock. Take as long as you need to get a good look.
That will be changing soon.
Double in the corner.
It's going to play a factor for a lot of possessions like these.
No doubt. It's to Pollock. Pollock who slams it home.
Boom.
Jake Pollock.
The crowd
with
loves
a big-time slam. That's why you take your time. You got Jake Pollock wide open at the free throw line. Drives it and slams it home. Crowd chanting Jake Pollock. Simon 3 is good. That is a massive answer by Matthew Simon. Man, this is an outstanding ball game. Shot by Matthew Simon. Timeout call. We'll be back shortly. They need to use it. You just feel the tension, Johnny.
You really can. Rivalry that's been going on for years and years and years.
Yeah.
To this day, still the biggest rivalry both these teams have.
Both these teams in the same district. They do not like each other.
They do not. Many of them are teammates on separate teams for other sports, even basketball over the summer. But
none of that matters, though, when they're playing toe-to-toe.
They don't care. Right now, they're enemies.
Yep. All they care about is the color of the jersey they're wearing and what that logo says. (35-34), 5:11 left to play.
Nope, no points on the board for Isaacson or Asher Diamond so far.
It's a Pollock at the free throw line, over to Nagler. Warriors taking some time. Haynes driving in. Leaves it off for Pollock. Nagler 3. No good. Haynes skies in and forces a jump ball.
That's what he's been doing all night.
What a play by Sam Haynes to retain possession for the Warriors. Oh, they're going to call Highland Park basketball. Possession arrow should have been in the Warriors. Unless I think it might have flipped in the quarters. My apologies on that. Yeah, they flipped the possession arrow at the end of the quarter, so the right call is Highland Park ball. We saw that against the Evanston game where Deerfield got 2 straight possession arrows. This time, not the case. Still a great play by Sam Haynes nonetheless. Backdoor cut, it's blocked by Pollock, and a foul is called. Oh my goodness.
That is not the call.
Looked like Pollock made a great defensive play. That is not a foul. Pollock was straight up. That's a miss by this official. Motion can give the Giants the lead. Converts in the first one.
12 on the day for Motion.
Their first lead since the first quarter. The second one. Good. Highland Park leads.
Those are the points that are going to be huge as these final 4 minutes take play.
No doubt. A costly miss by these officials. And what looked like a clean block by Jake Pollock results in a Highland Park lead. Oh, nearly turned over.
Athletic play by Nagler.
Haynes driving it up and under. No good. A lot of contact.
A lot of contact towards Pollock.
Nothing. Motion gets to the rim. Floater, no good. Haynes able to save it.
The refs are starting to let them play a little bit more.
Only on one side, Johnny. A lot of contact. They finally blow their whistle. About time. (36-35), 3:35 left. Freeman over to Szymanski. Szymanski back to Freeman, down low to Pollock. Pollock, right-handed floater, no good. Wow, Szymanski, man. We said it was going to be a war in this fourth quarter, and it has been just that.
HP's been doing a good job of taking advantage of opportunities that they have. They're not letting the height difference get to them.
Yeah. Now it is Deerfield ball in the possession arrow. Feels like the Warriors need a bucket here. Szymanski getting to the rim. Can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line. But Szymanski, not the best free throw shooter. It's 2 big free throws coming up. Big 2 free throws coming up for Quinn Szymanski. First one, no good. Missed it badly. Need to salvage at least 1 for 2, Johnny.
We do.
Second free throw is good.
There we go.
36-36. Three minutes remaining. Asher Diamond with a
Highland Park's
Matthew Simon.
They're going to take as much time as they need to get a basket.
Ball is going to be in 24 in Blues' hands a lot. Simon motion. Give it up to Isaacson there. Here's motion with it. Driving in, leaves it off. Catch 3. No good. Freeman with the board. Good defensive possession there by the Warriors. Oh my goodness. A near disastrous turnover.
A lot of those passes in this quarter.
Szymanski gets it to go. Warriors retake the lead with 2:20 left to play. That pass to the free throw line's been there all day. Just realized Jake Pollock not on the floor right now. Tight defense by Sam Haynes. Quinn Szymanski with great hands steals it. Haynes the other way. Oh, they call a foul.
Another.
Oh, no. Haynes made absolutely zero contact, and they call the foul.
Been a lot of those today, Drew.
It has been a lot of questionable calls going against the Warriors, to say the least. A lot of those 50-50 calls going against Deerfield.
2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes. Motion driving in. Can't get it to go. Great defense by Quinn Szymanski. Timeout called by Coach McKendrick.
Pollock's checking in. I really like what they're doing with Pollock, Drew. What do you think? Giving him as much rest as he can for these last couple of minutes?
It's tough not having your best player out there.
It is.
In the crunch time of the game.
Especially in a 2-point game like this. Yeah. They're going to need him. They're going to use him down low.
And it has been an awesome game. You can't ask for much more out of a rivalry game between these two squads. Last year wasn't quite as competitive. The Warriors won by 27 points, but we're getting a good one today, Johnny.
We are. Really interesting seeing how well Highland Park is containing Jake Pollock and the height difference. I mean, I know he scored a bunch in here in the second half, but they've been doing a good job.
They have been. They have been.
Deerfield's been having to pass the ball around a lot more.
Johnny, this feels like just a massive possession. Got 93 seconds left. The Warriors could score here, stretch it out. It's a 2-possession game. Take some time off the clock. Got to feel good about your chances.
Zach Freeman's been getting a lot of minutes coming off the bench today. And here he is in crunch time, last minute and a half.
Got the entire starting lineup outside of Pellets, who Freeman's in for. Again, Freeman is the primary ball handler. Doesn't get much better than this, Johnny. Here we go.
Deerfield's been much louder all game, Drew.
Yeah, they got the home crowd, as you would expect, but the Highland Park crowd has been lively. Then across half court, Szymanski. Szymanski's open. For the heinous corner three, big shot. No good, Szymanski. Able to tip it to Pollock. Pollock in the post. He's fouled. That's a great effort play by Quinn Szymanski to get a hand on that. Goes into the hands of Jake Pollock, who's able to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Looks like Tommy's going to be coming in for Pollock after these free throws.
Jake Pollock has 4 fouls. So perhaps an offense to defense kind of move. Pollock misses the first one.
Those are the ones
a
that
rare
you need.
miss. And it looks like they want to avoid Pollock picking up that 5th foul.
What do you think about that call, Drew?
I think that's the right decision. Hits the second one. 3-point game. You got 2 timeouts. You can use your timeout to get him back in. Here we go. Warriors need to stop here. Crowd's the loudest it's been all day. Catch with the top of the key. Looking for something. Good defense by the Warriors, trying to drive it on Donahue. Good spin move. Shot no good. Tipped around, Warriors got it. And they're gonna foul Quinn Szymanski. Great defense by Tommy Donahue, and a good rebound by Szymanski. It's Pollock checking back in.
Do you think that foul is necessary?
No, I don't. I think you wait till he crosses half court, try to force a steal.
I agree. I 100% agree. I don't think they needed a foul there.
You do have a foul to give, so perhaps that's the thinking process that you could force. You have a better chance forcing a turnover on an inbound rather than a live ball play.
Also, don't have anyone in foul trouble yet.
Yes.
Isaacson, 2 fouls. That's their most on the court right now.
Yeah, really looking at the foul trouble. It's just Jake Pollock.
Really is. Deerfield's got a lot more fouls, though, than Highland Park does.
Yeah.
It's been a good...
A couple of those they've been close. That's what we'll say on that. But
been a good game so far.
We think the student section would agree with us on that. They have been very vocal about it.
Student section's sitting right now. They'll get back up when the game's
They'll get
on.
up, yes, indeed.
As
the coach is firing up the
Here
student section. This place is lively,
This is going to be a big finish, Drew.
This is what high school basketball is all about. Rivalry games, lively crowds. 3-point game, 55.6 remaining.
Pollock checks back in.
Highland Park used that last timeout. They got 2 left alongside Deerfield also has 2 left. But impressive. Everyone in the crowd has stayed. The Coach McKendrick's got to be telling his guys, if you have trouble inbounding it or you're trapped, use a timeout. We got them.
This is the finish everyone came for, Drew.
Yep. They get into Pollock. They trap immediately. Gets it over to Nagler. Great job breaking that press. Hannes leaves off for Szymanski.
Wow.
Gets it to go and the foul. Quinn Szymanski with a big 3-point play. An outstanding press break leaves for an open layup to Szymanski, who finishes through the contact.
Only took him 6 seconds to get down court and get the basket. This is going to be a huge free throw.
Quinn Szymanski is fired up. Seen a couple times where he really gets pumped up.
He's really been coming alive here in the second half. Crowd is silent.
Free throw is good.
Free throw.
6-point game. There's motion with it. We're under 45 seconds to play. Isaacson. Catch thought about the 3. He traveled. And the catch traveled.
Wow. A lot of costly mistakes Highland Park is making right now.
Indeed. Pollock checking back in. And now you got to foul. If the Warriors take care of the basketball, hit their free throws, They're going to escape with a victory. Wow, just leaving Nagler uncontested.
They're not even pressuring him.
It was the deep ball to Haynes, who's got it. Haynes driving and he's fouled.
What a waste of 10 good seconds for Highland Park not to foul.
Really not a good press by Highland Park. Did not trap the ball, didn't put much pressure, making it difficult for them to inbound. Warriors have been easily able to break that press. 2 big free throws coming up for Sam Haynes. Crowd's quiet. Hits the first one. Big time from the senior.
3rd point of the day for Haynes.
Haynes' second free throw. Eyes it, flies it, hits! It's an 8-point game with 31 seconds remaining. Szymanski with a great deflection. He is all over the place. What an outstanding player Quinn Szymanski is. He has been a massive difference maker down the stretch, Johnny.
He does it. He has such a similar attitude in football as well.
He really does. He's a bulldog out there. Salo nearly turned it over. Motion with the contested 3 try. Baits it in. Wow. Simon Motion. Wonder if he called glass there. Timeout called by Highland Park. What are you confused about?
42.
44-39. Highland Park has 1 timeout left. Warriors have got to take care of the basketball. The student section chanting a little prematurely, HB sucks.
Yeah.
Still plenty of game left, 19.9 seconds. We've seen crazier things happen.
You hear those chants at any HP Deerfield game you go to.
And on the other side, it's Deerfield sucks.
Yeah.
.9 left, Freeman inbound. Warriors have really been easily able to break this press. Can they do it one more time? I need to do it a couple more times. Easily getting into Nagler. They double Freeman. Gets it in Pollock, he throws it away. Oh, he had Pollock wide open.
Just under 15 seconds left.
That's what you got to avoid, Johnny.
I think you got to leave Pollock in here.
I agree with 14.7 seconds left. He's an outstanding rebounder.
Just make sure he doesn't foul, but.
Yeah. Diamond to inbound. Gets it into Motion. Need a quick basket. Motion guarded tightly by Szymanski. Shot no good. Szymanski with the board. Throws it deep to Haynes, who is going to miss the layup. Nagler goes back up and it gets it to go at the buzzer, and the Warriors hold on to win. A massive rivalry win over the crosstown rival, the Highland Park Giants, 46-39. What a game, Johnny.
That was a great game. Started off a little slow, definitely picked it up towards the end. Great finish.
Crowd is fired up, a massive win for these Warriors. They've won 3 in a row. What a game.
2 good games. We had the game earlier before this. Both came down to the last quarter.
As we said, this is what it's about. This is why high school basketball is the best.
It is.
These rivalry games. We've got some of the players running over to the crowd. What a win.
Moshing at the crowd.
What a game. I think our cameras have been knocked over. I'm not sure.
High school basketball's version of storming the court, Drew.
Yeah. Big time win for the Warriors as they'll move to 6-3. Highland Park 7-2. Really, I was impressed with the Giants, Johnny. They battled hard.
They did. They contained Pollock well for most of the game. It just in the end there, in the third quarter, he really showed
did.
what he had.
He did, but the Giants battled, down 6 going into the second half, kept, chipping away. He took the lead in the fourth quarter, but great resilience shown by the Warriors. Even when they were down, they didn't panic. They battled back and picked up a massive victory. This is the one you can afford, not one you want to lose. And they were able to come out with a victory, and they don't ask how, especially in a game like this. A massive victory. Warriors move to 6-3, a big win for Coach McKendrick's guys.
And Highland Park still 7-2, still a really good record.
Yeah.
But the Warriors beat out the Giants.
Yep. 46-39. We want to thank you for tuning in. I'm Drew Wine, joined alongside Johnny Guerin. Warriors win 46-39 in an exciting rivalry game here at Deerfield High School. We are signing off for the night.